my glasses. I thought I had another couple of minutes left. Hi, everyone. Welcome to PA Live. Ooh. Hi to everybody in the chat. There is no Michael today. I'm stealing thunder, not him. So, as always, I want to say a huge, let me kick it off by just going through the chat and saying hi to everyone. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, Katie, Justice Girls Crafting, Lisa, Helene, Natalie, Karen, Rachel, Ashley, who else? Sherry, Maria, Christina. As always, I apologize if I pronounce names wrong. Marianne, Julie, Christina. There's Shannon. Oh my gosh. Deep Brooklyn. Charmaine, Mary, Shalina, Laura, Sherelle. Hopefully I haven't mixed anybody. I've probably said a couple of names twice. Kelly, Lisa. Hi. I deserve that thunder too sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I have something. I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek to what I see when I first see my products that I create locally. Hi, Jen. Okay. So I've just had a few people ask if we're in lockdown. We're officially out of lockdown. So the way my state likes to do it is we lock down as soon as there's a few cases that are not like where they can't work out where they're from. And then they lock everybody down, put all those cases into quarantine or into the hospitals, and they wait a few days to see this time they waited a week because it's Delta. And then they let us out. So we've got restrictions on at the moment. Am I going to be able to see through these? Let's have a look. My eyes are really sore at the moment, so I need to wear my glasses. So then we have restrictions for a few weeks. So yes, we are out of lockdown. Yeah, the kids went back to school today. I'm so sorry about last week. It's part of being human. I didn't handle the news of going into lockdown very well, only because it was so hard for us last time with the kids and running the business. Michael basically handled everything. So if I can have a personal plea out there to please be kind to him at the moment with customer service, because I think not only has he mostly kept on top of the majority of customer service, but also packing. He's dealing with customs, and I'll go into that in a few minutes, but he has also done homeschool both kids, because I was relatively mentally checked out a little bit last week. So I tried to do a live and it just all absolutely got on top of me, and I felt really bad about it because there are so many people going through so much worse. But I had to do a little bit of self-care last week. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who sent a message. Because it's, yeah. But the good news is, stop apologizing. You're also wonderful. But the great news was, like, today, so Indy was a little bit nervous about going back to school. Because she's like, I want to homeschool. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't handle any more homeschool. And I didn't do any. Michael did basically all of it. But Lachlan, as soon as we explained to him today, because we make his school t-shirt is what tells him that it's a school day, because otherwise he waits by the door every morning. And sometimes on the weekend he tries to put on his school shirt to tell us that he needs to go to school, which is adorable. I love that he loves school so much. So anyway, yesterday I told him he was going to school, and he just sort of looked at me. And then this morning we said the school bus is here, and he just giggled, like, you know, that really excited giggle you get when it's like in your belly, and like you can't hold it, and there's butterflies, and you can feel it all through your body because your body twists. And he was like that, and he got to the front door and he went, yay! And he ran out the front door to the bus. So he was just a little bit excited. I think just a little bit excited about going back to school. So that was Oh, that was good to see him so happy. Indy, I'm sure once she goes and sees her friends, she will be happy. I've got a lot of people telling me to stop apologizing. It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit. I've got, let me see if I can bring up some comments and see if it works. Hold on. Oh, let me move that up. Let me move that up. That's not working. Hold on, let me create a background. Here we go. Look at that. I know what I'm doing. Okay, Marianne, how did you get out of it? I'm struggling with a bad time now, Marianne. I'm so sorry. It is... one of the things I've learnt is that you can't stop feelings from happening. If you stop them and repress them, you're just going to push them down, and they're just going to come back so much worse. So you've got to ride them out. You have to give yourself permission to feel terrible, to just feel everything, to have a cry, to have a scream. I put on some really sad TV shows. Funnily enough, I watched Grey's Anatomy, which this season's all about the pandemic, so I don't know. That kind of helped me to release a lot of built up emotions. Michael is my support system, my primary support system. So the fact that he just took over everything allowed me to just have that crash. Hugging my kids. I'm a hugger. This pandemic, it's not good for your hugging friends, people. And my best friend in Sydney, she's not a hugger. So whenever she comes up here, I bowl her over and she's like, ah! She goes, you know, I only deal with it from you because you're you. And I'm like, yeah, and you just have to shut up and like it. So yeah, just hanging out with my friend, eating far too much food. I eat my feelings. I feel like I can see it on the camera too. So yeah, Lisa's just said, yeah, I watch sad movies to get through stuff. Absolutely. My go-to when I was younger, I used to watch Beaches. If I just needed to have a really good cry, I'd watch Beaches, and it would just leave me in a blubbering mess. So yeah, that's my, just giving yourself permission, because I think a lot of the times, and I've even done it right now, like I've said, what I'm going through is not as bad as everybody else. And people are messaging me saying, don't compare yourself to others. We're all going through things differently. We've all got different stresses, you know. So take my own advice. Yeah. I'm a hugger too. No shame in my hugging game. Snaps. I love that. No shame in my hugging game. I love it. Oh, you're also wonderful. Yeah, I've got a lot of really good friends who have just helped me through it. And that's the other thing that I've done. So, I have some amazing, beautiful friends who are in the US who, because when I get into that state, I stay up super, super late. Well, I stay up super late anyway, because I'm usually working, and it's the only time the house is quiet. But they've been really helping me through and just sort of chatting to me every day, and, trying to help me process all my thoughts, which once, I get emotional, they sort of just come out like spaghetti. So yeah, friends, downtime, sad movies or angry movies, whatever you need to get it all out. So, today let's get on to happier things. I am still trying to get myself out of, even this morning I was feeling it. So I've had a few coffees. To be honest, all your messages really helped. So when I talk about all my planner friends and my close group, going into the group, and I know I didn't reply to them, but it was because I just didn't know how. I didn't have the words, but seeing the messages on there, the messages on my YouTube, on my Instagram, guys, I still don't have words for that. I thank you. You look really good in black, by the way. Thank you. This is my, to be honest, I'm just winging everything shirt. It's very appropriate, for how I'm feeling at the moment. Okay, so that's that. Let's leave that there. Let's get on to the fun stuff. Let me jump into, I'm still getting all my stuff reset up from my computer screen, my computer sort of having its moments. Let me jump into, is it this one? Bon Voyage, yay! So, here's the thing. Customs have our stuff. I put together a really quick picture because I thought that they'd be delivered this morning. Because it was saying the whole time it would be delivered today, and usually we get our deliveries while I'm like either just before the live or while I'm on or just afterwards. And I'm like, if I push back the live like 15, 20 minutes, it might come during the live. And like, I saw in the messages this morning that it was being held by customers again. I'm like, no, no. So what I did was I quickly slapped together a picture of the main kit. I obviously don't have the pens. So I've got a picture of like all the digital bits and pieces so I can at least show you all that, because I thought I can't go on today without a preview of the kit. So let me throw that up and I'm going to talk you all through it. It is a little bit of a spaghetti because I didn't really have time to make it look all perfect. Also, I do need to laugh because one of the reasons why I am a little bit late for today's live is, well, because of this preview, but also because I was trying to work out why my camera wouldn't connect and I didn't have it plugged in. Yay! Actually, this live needs to be, Christina, I just saw your message. This live actually needs to be a quick one because I do have a doctor's appointment today, looking after mental health, right? Okay, let me show you this image. Where is it? Where is the image? Where is the image? Is this it? Hey, here we go. Okay, so you'll notice, and I don't think I can bring up a pointer on the screen, but I've thrown in a whole bunch of the die cuts so that you can see the die cuts in there. Nothing is to scale, so don't quote the scale on this. But you've got the stamps in there, and the stamp is a really cool, like, layered stamp maker thing, and there is so much to do on there. You can see the foiled acetate, the foiled acetate. The vellum is the suitcase paper that's off to the left. You've got the ticket, which is a die cut as well. And then you've got, a whole bunch of the little die cuts, the papers, the stickers. You can see the quote cuts down there, quote cards down there. The off to the left at the bottom in the blue is the art card. So there's a whole bunch of the bits and pieces that are in there for this kit. Oh, and also the washi is there. Yes, there's another mini on the stamps. I'm going through a thing where there's like a mini on all the stamps. Because I didn't, I'll get into that a little bit more in a moment. I've also put the washi on there. So you can see the washi is foiled this month. The wide washi, I'm so excited for that to arrive. It's going to be amazing. And we've got that stripe, which is, I just thought is super easy, for using on borders, either vertically or horizontally. And then you've got the the postmarks, passport stamps. Washi is the main washi, and then you've got this gorgeous sort of like smooshed scenery. So yeah, let me see if I can remember how to hide this. Did that go away? Nope. Try that again. There we go. Oh, but I got rid of my other thing. So that's Bon Voyage, a whole bunch of other stuff. The stickers I do have here, and I showed them in the last, so they're on my cutting machine at the moment. It's not a copper, it's a rose gold, which kind of looks like a copper depending. So because there's not much difference between a copper and a rose gold foil. Actually, and for the longest time, I honestly thought that they just rebranded it as rose gold foils. Loving the minis. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the minis. Thank you all so much for your wonderful comments on it. The washi, I'm such a big fan of. I can't wait to get it here. Yeah, there's a lot of blues, browns. There is, it's sort of like a, it's not a pink, like I've pulled it back into more of a maroonish sort of a color. So yeah, for anybody who was wanting to see a little bit more detail, that's pardon me, that's a little bit more detail than what we've showed previously. The bonus item, I believe, is on its way. That needs to hurry up and get here. Everything else is pretty much stuck in customs. So, please, customs. So, Michael's week and our poor pack crew is going to be so busy because they're just not going to have the time that they normally have to pack. So they're going to be packing like crazy. So it's a good thing that the kids are going back to school. Okay, what's next? I'm going to fly through today's live because, as I mentioned, I do have a doctor's appointment. So I am not going to be able to spend too much time going through everything. Yes, the stamps. The stamps are going to be so much fun. It's all layered. It's, let me see if I can bring in, I don't think I can. I'll have to work out, I need to do a trial with this software and learn a few more of the features because I've got a few new features in the software that I use to run my lives. So I use the Peekaboo Minis in my bullet journal. Yes, yes. One of the things I try and do is I try and make my kits as versatile as possible so that you can use them in any sort of planner. And that's the one reason why I love seeing and I love sharing people's different sizes and different styles of planning with our stickers. Yay! Go, Christina! I think there's 3 trifold suitcases in between the standard stickers and the additional stickers. I mean, I had to validate spending so much time on it. Yes, the stamps will be awesome for junk journaling. Absolutely, absolutely. And remember, there is a whole bunch of basic bits and pieces in there, so that you can it's not just a travel thing. And I don't know. Actually, let me see if you can see it on the. Oops, let me just hide that message. So you've got, some plain circles. You've got like some hearts and days to go. So if there's something else coming up, you could use that. It's got the little airmail stripe. There is so much in there that you can use, even if it's not just for travel. And that's the thing. I try, in all of my kits, I try and create... I try and make it so that while there is a main theme, there's always a sub-theme. So that way, if the main theme doesn't click with you, there is something in that kit that you're going to be able to use. I can't wait to start junk journaling. Woohoo! Love those trifold stickers. Thank you. Okay, question. Will there be any more digital creative kits released before the free kit offer for subscribe? I'm hoping to do Sakura. Because of lockdown, we didn't have Nicole here last week. So we're hoping, so she's been helping me with them. So I'm hoping to be able to get that done this week. I'm not guaranteeing it though, because one of the joys of taking time out to look after yourself means that you don't get as much done for the business. So I know that there are a lot of people waiting on that. Michael and I are talking about what to do if I don't get that out. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that in his more than capable hands. Okay, next up, I want to share... I have a couple of things. Okay, let me share the next kit. I am so excited for the next kit. Because, it's past the first. So, the first live... after the first of the month, I drop what the theme is. So there's no previews, but it's just what the theme is. Well, actually, the theme is kind of a preview, right? And I'm gonna talk about digitals in the Q&A. So all your questions, remember to put a Q in front, and I will come back. Sorry, I shouldn't have jumped out of order with my question. With that question. So put a Q at the front, and I will search for that at the end. Okay, hold on. Let me share the next theme. I put together something special for it, kind of hoping that this works. We will see. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Oh no. Hold on. Yay! So that was our next theme. Our next theme is Showtime. I am so excited for this kit. And just so you know, that's a paper. I mean, obviously not interactive. If I could make it interactive, I would. Trust me, I would. Because as I was putting the paper together, I'm like, oh my gosh, I could like turn this into a video. It is so much fun. I got to play with a whole bunch of, oh yay, hold on, oh my gosh, there's so many messages. Wait. Let me just pull in some of these messages because there's so many. Yay, I'm loving that you're all so excited for it. It really is so much fun. Awesome. It's super cute. Yay. It really is. And I feel like it's definitely something that we all need right now. Now, there's two parts to Showtime. There's the one which is the theater, it's the, you know, the glitz, the glam, the Hollywood, and then there's the chilling out at home on the couch, on the PA couch, I should call it, because I've used this couch in a few different themes now, and to be honest, it's modeled off my couch. It's a much prettier, non-kid tainted version of the couch. Oh yeah, you wait. You can smell the popcorn in this kit, that is for sure. Just in time for Broadway opening, yeah. So it's going to be, yeah. Well, this is the other thing. It's also got like date night references in it too. So it's such a great kit. It's so much fun. And I've tried to make the stamps even more. Sorry, I'm waiting on a courier. Well, I mean, you all know that now, right? I'm just desperately hoping so. Any car, I'm like, be careful, someone might steal your idea like your rug. Well, they've actually produced the couch because I bought it from somewhere, but it's just like a recolored version of that couch. So yeah, it's this kit is so much fun. I took a video of it, but I even got to design some elements in 3D. So a lot of the film reels, some of it was drawn by Holly, our artist, and some of it I actually did in 3D, like this one. I never know where to point. Hold on. This one down here is one that I did and was done in 3D, and it was so much fun. But I used like Holly's drawing and then made it 3D and then got to like revolve it around, and yeah. Things that I do when I should actually be taking downtime. You're going to have to wait and see with the washi because I'm still doing previews for Bon Voyage. So you'll have to wait until I start the official previews for Showtime. So this was just like a little sneak announcing the theme. So once I get to that, I will show you all. Now I'm going to flip the screen over into the Q&A, but I've got something else to show you. Hold on, where is the Q&A bottom? I don't know where it is. Okay, let me just flip it back to this one. So, you all know that we've got this coming up, right? I'm going to steal some thunder. Michael's not here. I can steal some thunder. And I will get back to all the questions, so feel free to keep leaving them because I'm going to answer those in a few minutes. So, I've thrown on the... Oh, look at that. Look, this camera actually focuses. I've thrown on the Fierce... charm, which was the bonus item. It's like I almost knew I was going to do a planner, right? And then you've got the bigger version. And then, so I said to Michael, right, listen up. Our normal dividers aren't going to cut it on this. I want to do something pretty. I want to do something different. It's not far off. It's not far off. But I want to show you, because I've got my proofs here for my printer. I haven't cut them down yet because I'm terrible at cutting things straight and I didn't want to screw it up. But I said to him, I want to do something pretty. I want to do something different. Now, these are produced locally. So, hold on, I have to get them up the right way. I should have done this before. When will the Fierce Melody be available? Soon. We're going to do releases for it soon. Probably in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Hold on. These are all upside down. Let me get these in order. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, no wonder they're all upside down. Okay. So, as... That one? No. I really should have cut these in half. This is going to cost me again. Yeah, I think that's the last one. I know that for sure. Now, I wanted to do something to... No, that's the first tab. I wanted to do something that was... I don't know if you've been able to see it as I've been flicking it. That's number 2. That's number 3. Hold on. What's that? Oh, that's a second copy of number 3. That's why I got all confused. Number 4, 5, 6. I feel like there's one missing. Did I pull one out? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be one more. Oh, there it is. Okay. I think that's like this one. Okay. So, so it's not foil because foil costs an absolute bomb to do here in Australia. Like it's... Probably shouldn't say that word on YouTube. Like it doubles... It almost triples our cost price to do foil in Australia. Let alone doing foil on different pieces. So foil was not an option. I looked at it, trust me, and my printer, they tried to, they're like, we're going to try and work it out. It just didn't happen. So instead, I don't know, hold on. That's why there was double, because this is not the right page. So that's showing up shinier than what it should be. They printed it on 2 different printers so I could see which one I liked. That's how fussy I am. I'm such a pain. There we go. So it's not shiny in real life. It's glittery. It's not like glitter. It's like shimmer glitter. And I'm hoping that you're gonna love this because I'm so nervous because I haven't done anything like this before. So this is the front preview. So this is like the one where you like open it up and it says you are bold, brave and fierce. And then on the back, it's got be your own kind of fierce. And this is the preview for the larger size, obviously, because they're massive. Okay, and then the next one, yay! Oh, yay! I'm loving the messages already. So the next one is, I think this was printed on the other printer too. So this is the first tab, which says, being yourself is courageous. And hopefully you can see that shimmer. And then on the back, they all have that same, sorry, this is on the wrong paper, so it is shiny. Not the wrong paper, the wrong printer. It was on a toner printer, so it's shiny. But the actual one isn't on a printer, on a toner printer. So they've all got that print on the back because I wanted to make it nice and simple. And also, how amazing would these look on blackout, like with blackouts? Okay, next one is Rise Up. And so that one's got the plain black tab as well. And then the on the back. And I love it. The next one is Wild at Heart, and you can see how we've like designed it to sort of take out that spot so that you've got the blank tab. That looks gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much. I'll take one of each, please. Yay. My wallet is crying. I'm sorry. Yes, these are the dividers. Okay, I wasn't getting fierce. Well, there goes that. I told Michael, I said, trust me, these are going to be amazing. Everyone's going to get so excited because I just wanted to do something different. This one's one of my favorite, and this is what I say to Indy all the time. And this one's got the writing down the side. So I hope that you can see that. Bravery is born from being scared. And then the next one is this way, which says, don't let them steal your sparkle. And I put sparkle because it's on sparkly paper. And the last one is make them stop and stare. Now this last one, I actually did put the pattern all the way through. So when you look at the tabs, it'll be like plain black, 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 and then the pattern on the bottom one. Yay! Oh no, I'm sorry. What size? Yeah, well, it's coming in both sizes, so that's gonna have to be. Oops. I am a mess. Okay. So yeah, it's coming in both sizes. Those dividers are going to be available in both sizes. So that is that. We're also doing a sticker kit. And notepads. I'm trying to think. And if you want the charm, you need to get the kit, because the charm for it is only available through the kit. Okay. That was my thunder to steal for today. Oh, and as per usual, like, the pouch is completely printed too. So if you, I wanted to make this planner so that it was for people who don't want to take in the overly decorative planners into work and things like that. This works. And it's simple enough. So I took the animals out of the planner. So it's literally just the pattern and the black and the shimmery. It's like a champagne-y sort of browny gold. And then we've printed our pattern over the top with the, you know. Okay, so that is that. Okay, let me just have a look for any of the questions. So remember to, oh, they're not coming up. Oh, yep. So remember to put a Q and a colon, like a, is it colon? Yeah. So that it will come up, because I can do a search and I'm only seeing 2 questions. I know there's been more questions than that. The questions that I am getting, let me just move this up a little. Is the Fierce Melody, yeah, okay, so I just answered that. Is the Fierce Melody going to be in B6 and classic size? Absolutely. They are actually already sitting here. I just need to get these done and the notepads done, which are being done this week. We need to get it all loaded up into the system. And then, yeah, they're pretty much good to go. Okay, what color rings will the Fierce Melody come with? They will come with gold. I did try to get black. Unfortunately, our supplier wanted us to order 10,000 of them, which is just not going to happen. I will be living in boxes of black rings. So we did buy a whole bunch of gold rings. So yeah, that's the color that we are selling with it. So if you need rings, it'd be great if you supported us and grabbed the gold rings. We will be doing the rings bundle as well as the separates again, I believe. Oh, the questions are coming through now. Thank you so much. Sammy, would you consider making the die cuts available as digitals for subscribers? By the time I set up my planner, I have none left for making cards. This is what the creative kit is for. I know it's not exactly the same, they're slightly different, but that's so that you can use the two together. And just remember, like the digital creative kit, there is so much in them that you can, I mean, it could keep you going forever. Like if you have a look at what some of our stylists have made, and not just a stylist, like I know that there's a lot of people out there who have now purchased the digital creative kits. and have been creating with them. The creativity is incredible, and I absolutely cannot believe the amount of stuff that has been made. And that's the thing, you can make cards with it. You can make, you know, a whole bunch of different cards for all different people, especially like the Hygge kit. There was so much in there that you could create cards with. And you know, I'm a carding person. I haven't made cards in so long. I need to do that again. So that's the answer to that. I also had, and I don't know where I've put it. One of the things that Rhoda shared. Oh no, hold on. Hold on. Let's see if I'm going to drop everything. Hey, I did it. Oh, hold on. Oh. Nope. Okay. I wanted, oh, please don't, it's not even here. Oh, all that for nothing. Hold on. Yes, it is. Okay, so Rhoda shared this, and I've been saying for a while it's going to be up on the website. I haven't put it up yet because I just needed to fix one more thing, but there is a, that you'll be able to purchase. It's a, like a printable travel pass. I've scaled this down to like 80%, so it's actually quite big. Let me just go back and see if there's any more questions because I can't see any new ones. I did it! Drops everything. Yeah. So, and this one, so what it is, it's actually a PDF that you can type into, and it makes it all pretty, so that you can basically just type it all in, print it out, and it looks amazing. And it's big enough so that you can use it as a, like laminate it and put it in as like a die card or a page divider or anything like that too. I made them really big. Okay, hold on. I've missed a lot of comments. I ordered the sticker kit online. Yay! Thank you. Thunder stolen. He's not the only one who can bring your thunder. This is beyond. Okay, so I'm guessing this is about the planner. Yeah, I really tried to take it sort of a little bit. I hate using the term next level, but yeah, let's go with next level. So that it would work. Whoa. Hold on. Nope. Whoops. I don't know what I knocked then, but you could see all my stuff. All my messy desktop. Oopsie daisy. Wow, I'm so clumsy today. Okay. Let me try again. Thunder stolen. Will there be magnets, notepads? So there won't be, I didn't get the time to put together the magnets, so the charms. So the only charm that is available is this one here. And that's available in the actual Fierce kit. So if you didn't get the Fierce kit, I do believe we have a few left. So jump onto our website and grab that. I've already answered that. So using this for work, I love the quotes. Yeah, I really wanted to just drive home something. And I mean, I was designing a lot of this, like I was finalizing those dividers last week. So I'm not going to lie, it was very motivational for myself. And I thought that if I was needing that, I'm sure some other people would be needing that too. So I want people to feel, you know, motivated and empowered by using this planner. The digital creative kits are amazing. There is so much in them. Yeah, I've tried to pack in as much as I possibly can. So they do take a while for me to put together. Yeah, that's why, because I need to make sure that they've got enough in them without taking too long to make as well. I thought I wouldn't like the, did I call it Huggy earlier? I feel like I called it Huggy again. This is Michael in my head all the time. The Hygge kit, but I ended up loving it. Yay! I know that a lot, like there's some people out there who aren't pink fans, although I feel like I have a lot more pink fans than non-pink fans. But if you're anything like me, I feel like if the theme is right, it can overthrow the fact that you don't like a color. I mean, this is just my experience when I've been buying like mystery subs and stuff like that from other people. Because I'll be like, oh, I don't really use that color. And then it arrives, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. And not just that, but I like to challenge myself. So there's a lot of kits that I've done which wouldn't be colors that I would use personally, but once they've arrived, like this. Oh, so I just got a reminder about my doctor's appointment. Okay, I've got to wrap this up. So this isn't naturally a color that I would use, but I am loving it. And I mean, I'm kind of dressed to match it, right? Okay, let's zoom through this. Question, hey, hi Sammy, any plans to open subscription for the digital kits only? You can purchase those if you're not a subscriber. Anybody can purchase them now. So we've opened them up. If you can't purchase them, drop me a message and let me know. Everybody should be able to purchase them. I'm a non-pink fan person, but it worked. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Pink fan, Team Pink. Can we go Team Pink? Oh, Phoenix, please do not be upset. I've not used my Hugo kit. Life has gotten in the way, but soon though. Hey, absolutely understand. What are we practicing? Kindness. So when you get to it, you get to it. I know there's a lot of people out there who haven't used like kits from even 6 months ago. So join me on Instagram. Every second week I jump on Instagram and I'm playing with something in the kit. I'm playing with something that we sell. The reason I'm doing this is to get myself out of the planner rut, and I'm hoping that I can get some of you all out of it too. Bess and I have started doing our lives together. We're organizing the next one at the moment. We don't have a date yet. But that's to get everybody and ourselves out of the whole non-planning rut. So feel free to join us over on Instagram when we do those. This is on my list. Will there be a Forest Falls classic melody? There isn't one on the cards at the moment, but that's like, I never say never, because you just never know. Michael might throw me a curveball and say, hey, we've had a lot of people asking about this. So yeah, we just see how we go. Maybe there might be, another fall kit next year that everybody falls in love with, and we might do it for that. Just saying. It's been a while since I dropped a just saying. Okay. Last minute questions, feel free to ask, because I have to go. I have to leave the house in like 5 minutes. So hopefully I won't be late. If there's any last minute, oh, hold on, I forgot to scroll. No, not for me. I don't like the color. I won't use it. And you know what? That is absolutely fine. We do have the skip option once you've passed your first 2 boxes for the subscription. And we are trying to keep that there as much as we possibly can so that people can skip but still make sure that they do get a kit in the future. And I feel, I don't know if a lot of people, I mean, it doesn't really matter who else gives that. We give it, it's something that we like to do, so that you don't miss out on future kits. Yay! Playing with Sammy and Bess. Yes, a fairy kit. Ooh, shabby shit. Winter kit. You guys are coming into winter now, aren't you? Sorry, not guys. What are we? We're coming out of winter, so that means you're sort of heading towards winter. You'll just have to see what we've got coming up. Just saying. Was there a... Oh, absolutely there was. How do I not have it within arm's reach? Hold on. I have... Oh, we're going to hear things drop again. I didn't drop it. That was the that's the classic, and then the B6 size was a pink. I don't have it in front of me though because I was using it for some other photos. Oh, this was the other question. Thank you. Northern Lights kits sometimes soon. I'm guessing that is either, is that the digital? So that's after. So the next one is Sakura. For the creative digital kit, the next one is Sakura, and then Northern Lights won't be too far. So, because I also have to do ones for Showtime. Because we want to get them out so that, so one of the things that we want to do, that why we bought in the digital kit, and I've got like 3 minutes. One of the reasons why we wanted to do the digital kits is so that we could get them to our design team earlier, so our beautiful stylists, so that we could get them inspiring you all as soon as possible, because like it takes a while for us to get stock. Sometimes like this month they're stuck in customs, and it's harder for us to preview and give you ideas on how to use the kit. So that's one of the reasons why the digital kits came up. So we've decided to open them up early so that everybody can play with the theme while we're selling it. So if you absolutely love it, then there's still the chance to jump on and grab the physical kit once you've seen it all. And the digital kit is a really good idea of sort of like the art direction, because it's not exactly the same, or some pieces are exactly the same, but it's like it coordinates really well with it. So I want another run of the Books and Botanicals kit. Yeah, we do not do complete reruns because our supplies have like crazy high minimums. That's not to say we might not do a mix of something down the track. Fierce digital kit. Yep, that's in my list too, because I wanted to get it done in time for this release with the melody, so that way everybody can have it all at once. Sorry, my timer's flashing at me in the background. So that's what I want to do. We'll see how this week goes. Hopefully the kids can still go to school for the rest of this week and I can punch out a chunk of work. And yeah, so I will get there. Sakura is my first one because I did promise that as part of the four kits for the birthday, but everything just got thrown up in the air with that. So that is coming first. Absolutely. Northern Lights kit was one of my favorites. It was beautiful. Okay. Thunder Stealing, doing it again. Yep. I am going to head off because there's still questions coming through. Hold on. Have you fixed the Fierce inserts printable? Oh, I'll have to have a check. I'm sure I fixed that, but I can't quite remember. I will check it out. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you all for building me up last week and sharing the love. I super appreciate it. That's what my planner and crafty friends are for. I love this community. I love how much we all help each other. And that's building each other up, right? This is what we should all be doing. So thank you so much for helping me and supporting our family. Please take care of yourselves, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will be back on Instagram next week. If you're not in our Facebook group, join the Facebook group. I'm going to put a calendar in there. Lisa has been helping me out with that. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye! Where's the end button? Every week I'm like, where is the end button?